Imagine cruising down the coast in a machine, so exclusive that only a tiny handful of people on the entire planet will ever experience it. That's the vibe today because we're diving into the world of the 2025 Mercedes-Maybach SL Mythos Series. A car so rare and so obsessively crafted that it feels less like a vehicle and more like wearable luxury on wheels. So buckle up, turn your volume up, and let's get into a very special kind of automotive dream. From the moment you see the Mythos SL, it screams presence without ever having to raise its voice. Maybach has always been the ultra-luxury crown of Mercedes-Benz, the brand's sanctuary of craftsmanship, bespoke artistry, and quiet power. Now imagine taking that Maybach DNA and infusing it into the nimble, iconic SL Roadster platform. The result is this breathtaking Mythos series. It's limited, handcrafted, and made specifically for collectors who treat cars like museum-level investments. What you get is a blend of elegance, performance, and exclusivity that goes beyond the usual boundaries of luxury cars. The exterior design is a masterclass in refined drama. You instantly notice the elongated hood, the grand tourer proportions, and the way the body lines almost look hand-sculpted, like they were shaped with emotion rather than machines. The iconic Maybach grille with its shimmering vertical slats gives the front end a regal presence, almost like the car is wearing a tuxedo. Two-tone paint, something Maybach is known for, wraps the body in a rich, deep contrast that changes character depending on the light. The 22-inch forged alloy wheels add athletic presence but still maintain that Maybach sophistication. Around the back, the twin speedster-style humps rise behind the seats, giving the Mythos SL silhouette that blends open-air freedom with a hint of motorsport heritage. Even the soft top moves with quiet precision, opening and closing with an elegance that feels engineered to impress anyone lucky enough to watch it. The interior is where the Mythos really flexes its identity. When you sink into the diamond-quilted Napa leather seats, you're met with the smell of premium craftsmanship and the look of meticulous attention to detail. Every stitch, every seam, every panel feels curated. The cabin blends materials like open-pore wood, hand-polished metal, and in some bespoke configurations, real gold accents. Ambient lighting flows softly along the edges of the cabin like gentle water, changing tone depending on your mood or the drive mode you choose. The seats do more than cradle you. They heat, cool, massage, correct posture, and basically treat you like royalty. And then there's the Burmeister 3D sound system that transforms the tiny interior into a personal concert hall that practically swallows you in clarity and bass. The MBUX hyperscreen stretches across the dashboard like a floating sculpture. Every control, every setting, and every interface is just a smooth gesture away. Voice commands, augmented reality navigation, biometric user profiles. Everything feels cutting edge, but still intuitive. Even the passenger gets their own screen, turning the whole cabin into a shared cockpit of luxury and tech harmony. Under the hood, this machine is hiding one of the most intoxicating engines Mercedes has produced. A twin turbocharged 6.0-liter V12 pumping out around 680 horsepower. That's an outrageous amount of power for a car that presents itself like a luxury suit. But that's the thing, it doesn't have to look loud to be incredibly fast. The Mythos SL launches from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in the mid 3-second range, which is ridiculous for something this plush. It puts all that power down through a 9-speed automatic and an advanced 4MATIC all-wheel drive system that grips the road like velvet glued to asphalt. The adaptive air suspension constantly scans the road ahead, adjusting in real time to keep your ride smooth and composed. Even the exhaust note feels curated, deep, warm, muscular, without ever being obnoxious. This isn't a car that shouts. It's one that whispers power in a voice everyone hears anyway. Tech and safety features are at the top of the Mercedes hierarchy here. You get the most advanced driver assist systems, adaptive cruise with stop and go, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, emergency braking, night vision, thermal imaging, 360-degree cameras, auto parking, and more. The structure is built from high-strength materials to keep the cabin rigid and safe. while maintaining a driving feel that is soft yet confident. The Mythos SL is a car that protects its passengers like a guardian while delivering performance like a grand tourer in disguise. Of course, let's talk about what this level of exclusivity costs. The price floats somewhere around $750,000 to over $1 million, depending on the customization. And customization is a huge deal here because every Mythos owner is basically commissioning their car like a tailor-made suit. Plus, only an extremely limited number of units exist globally. That rarity alone makes it more of a collectible artifact than something you'll see on the road. Now, as incredible as this car is, nothing is perfect. The price is obviously one of the biggest barriers. This is not just expensive, it's ultra-elite. Maintenance on a V12 Maybach is no joke, and the rarity means specialized service is practically mandatory. Some purists also feel the Maybach styling clashes with the inherently sporty SL personality. It's like putting a diamond-studded tux on a Sprinter. Some love it, others aren't convinced. And let's be honest, with only a handful of units ever available, your chances of actually getting one hover between slim and nearly impossible. To put things in perspective, let's bring in a competitor from another luxury powerhouse, the Bentley Continental GT convertible. It brings British craftsmanship, a thunderous W12 or V8 engine, and a sophisticated grand touring charm that competes beautifully with the Mythos SL. While the Bentley is more accessible and slightly more traditional in its luxury expression, the Maybach SL Mythos pushes exclusivity and personalization to a different level entirely. So what's the final verdict? The 2025 Mercedes-Maybach SL Mythos Series is the kind of car that redefines the meaning of luxury. It's for people who don't just buy cars, they collect them, they curate them, they value them the way others value art. It blends breathtaking style with technical brilliance and world-class craftsmanship. If you ever get the chance to see one, let alone sit in one, consider yourself lucky. Because this is the kind of machine that changes your understanding of what a luxury roadster can be. If you enjoyed the breakdown, make sure to hit like, drop a comment telling me your dream luxury roadster. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dive car content. Until next time, remember, innovation drives the future, but passion drives the car.